Imagine living the ultimate billionaire lifestyle. You wake up in a luxury penthouse in Miami. You wear a $500,000 Rolex. You drive a Ferrari with diplomatic license plates. And wherever you go, a team of bodyguards follows you. When you walk into high-end boutiques, the managers close the store just for you. Wall Street elites and billionaire real estate developers are begging to do business with you. Why? Because you are His Royal Highness, Prince Khalid bin Al Saud of Saudi Arabia. There's just one tiny problem. You're not a prince. You're not from Saudi Arabia. You don't even have royal blood. You are actually an orphan from Colombia named Anthony Gignac, and you are pulling off one of the most outrageous scams in modern history. This is the unbelievable, true story of the fake prince who fooled Wall Street, outsmarted billionaires, and built an empire of lies, until one incredibly stupid mistake involving a piece of meat brought it all crashing down. To understand this masterpiece of deception, we have to go back to the beginning. And the beginning is about as far from a golden palace in Riyadh as you can get. Anthony Gignac was born in 1970 in Bogota, Colombia. He was an orphan living on the streets until he was adopted by a middle-class family in Michigan, USA at the age of 7. But Anthony didn't want a normal, quiet life in the American suburbs. He was obsessed with the lifestyles of the rich and famous. By the time he was a teenager, he realized something fascinating about human psychology. If you act like you are better than everyone else, people actually believe it. In 1991, at just 21 years old, Anthony started his royal career. He moved to Los Angeles, put on a traditional Saudi thobe, walked into the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, and demanded a penthouse. He yelled at the staff, claiming his father was the king and that he would have them all fired. And guess what? It worked. Over the next 2 decades, Anthony was in and out of jail for minor frauds. But every time he got out, his prince persona got an upgrade. He realized that to scam the big fish, the Wall Street sharks, he needed absolute perfection. By 2017, he wasn't just wearing the clothes. He bought fake diplomatic license plates on eBay for his cars. He hired bodyguards and forced them to walk a specific distance behind him. He even bought a fake document declaring him a member of the Saudi royal family and carried it everywhere. He created a fake Instagram account called Prince Dubai, posting pictures of yachts, stacks of cash, and purebred royal dogs. He knew a fundamental truth about modern society. People don't verify facts, they verify aesthetics. If you look rich on Instagram, you are rich. And this is when he set his sights on his biggest target yet, a billionaire real estate developer in Miami who had deep connections with Wall Street investors. Anthony approached this billionaire with an irresistible offer. He claimed he had exclusive rights to the initial public offering of Saudi Aramco, the state-owned oil company. This was the holy grail for Wall Street, a multi-trillion-dollar company. Anthony told the investors he wanted to buy a $400 million hotel in Miami, but he needed some good faith money from his business partners first to navigate some banking regulations. It's the classic Nigerian prince email scam, but executed in a $50 million penthouse with real champagne. To seal the deal, Anthony invited the billionaire to his penthouse. When the billionaire arrived, Anthony had fake royal decrees framed on the walls. He served expensive tea and casually mentioned that his private jet was waiting at the airport. The Wall Street guys were blinded by the greed. They saw dollar signs. They didn't see Anthony from Colombia. They saw endless Saudi oil money. They started wiring him hundreds of thousands of dollars in gifts, luxury goods, and direct bank transfers. The scam was working perfectly. But every criminal mastermind, no matter how brilliant, eventually trips over their own ego. For Anthony Gignac, his multi-million-dollar empire didn't collapse because of an FBI raid or a banking error. It collapsed because of breakfast. In late 2017, the billionaire developer invited Prince Khalid to a business meeting in Aspen, Colorado. They sat down at a high-end restaurant to discuss the final details of their massive Wall Street deal. The waiter brought out a charcuterie board. Anthony, caught up in the conversation and perhaps a bit too relaxed, enthusiastically grabbed a slice of prosciutto and ate it. The billionaire stopped dead in his tracks. He watched the devout Muslim prince from Saudi Arabia happily chewing on a piece of pork. In Islam, eating pork is strictly forbidden. A real member of the Saudi royal family would never, ever make that mistake in public. The billionaire didn't say anything at the table. But the moment the dinner was over, he picked up his phone and called a private security firm. "I need you to investigate this, Prince," he said. "Something is terribly wrong." The private investigators didn't take long to unravel the entire web of lies. They discovered the fake diplomatic plates. They found out his royal credentials were printed at a local shop. And worst of all, they found his real identity. In March 2018, the FBI swooped in. They arrested Anthony Gignac at the airport using the fake name on his passport. When they raided his Miami penthouse, they didn't find royal treasures. They found fake Rolexes, unauthorized credit cards, and business card with his fake royal titles. In the end, the fake prince who fooled the smartest guys in the room was sentenced to 18 years in federal prison. He stole over $8 million from 26 different victims around the world. Anthony Gignac proved one terrifying truth about the world. Wall Street might be filled with financial geniuses, but if you wear the right watch, drive the right car, and have the audacity to demand respect, they will hand you the keys to the vault. Thanks for watching. If you want more insane true stories that sound like movies, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. See you in the next one.